the spring, cried the hare, and all the animals jumped up and followed. Last one there is a rotten egg, the hare called over his shoulder. Well, he knew he wouldn't be. He would be first as usual. He knew, though, as did all the other creatures, who would be last. The tortoise would be. He always was. He just could not run. He was not built for speed. His name was Sheldon, but no one had called him that for many years. They were so used to calling him Rotten Egg. After plodding along for a time, he came to the open meadow. The animals were all resting now after their games. "Join us," said the old goat. At this point, the hare came over to the tortoise. "Ah, ha, ha, ha," said the old goat. "Here we go again. I'll race anybody to the apple tree." "Oh, relax," said the fox. "This is a nice place here," said the tortoise. "Race, race," cried the hare, "race." "Oh, go race yourself," said the tortoise. And you know, he surprised himself by saying it. "What did you say?" said the hare. No one said anything. "I said," said the hare, pushing his face up close to the tortoise's face, "what did you say?" The tortoise gulped. "I'll tell you what he said," said the chipmunk with a straight face. "He said he would race you himself." Well, the tortoise could only blink. The hare looked at the tortoise. "Well, he's crazy," he said. "Now look here," cried the tortoise. But his voice was drowned out in a chorus of animal noises. "Everyone to his post," cried the monkey. "I'll run to the finish line and then come back and help you get started," said the hare. "Quiet!" roared the lion. "On your mark, get set, go!" Well, the rabbit was out of sight before the tortoise's front foot hit the ground. The hare took a side trip, stopping off to see a second cousin who had been ill a lot lately with rabbit fever. He came back to the road, and way back there, that speck, that was the tortoise. "I won't even bother to cross the finish line yet. I'll just lie down and pretend I'm taking a nap," he thought. "That will get a laugh." "How relaxing it is here," thought the hare with his eyes closed. "I really do have time for a nap. I'll wake up and make a very dramatic last-minute win." He slept. The tortoise plodded along. Soon he passed the sleeping hare. He never slowed his pace, though, but he kept his eyes on the finish line, and the hare's snores soon grew fainter behind him. One extra loud snore woke the hare. He stretched and he yawned. He opened his eyes and he looked back down the road. The tortoise wasn't there. He jumped up. He looked the other way toward the finish line, and there, almost ready to cross, was the tortoise. The hare yelled and dashed off as fast as ever he could dash. "Look, everybody, look! Here I come!" The hare put on a final, desperate burst of speed, and he reached the finish line just after the tortoise had crossed over. "The winner, the winner!" all the creatures cried. Then the fox looked over and he saw the hare, his tongue hanging out. "Hey, Rotten Egg," he called, "come on over and meet the winner." All the creatures laughed. The hare was so ashamed he just crept away. The wise old owl sort of summed it up for them all when he said, "Slow and steady wins the race."